Hey, it's Deja. So today I want to talk about Scotty and what I think is becoming a very uncomfortable trend. Babies becoming content before they're even old enough to understand what a camera is. Recently, I saw a video of Scotty walking down the runway at Jela's swimsuit fashion show during Miami Swim Week while holding her baby Icelynn. And when I saw it, my immediate thought was simple, like, why is the baby there? This was a zoo-sponsored event. There were cameras everywhere, loud music, bright lights, and a large crowd. And all I could think was that Scotty is not somebody without options. Like, Scotty has some money, Lemmy has money, her mother is involved, she has a nanny. There are multiple people in this baby's life that could have watched her for a few hours. So I don't understand why the baby needed to be on the runway. And before somebody says, well, she is a new mom and she doesn't want to leave her baby, okay, then stay home. Because the choice wasn't bring the baby or leave the baby alone. The choice was either stay home with your newborn or leave the baby with somebody that you trust for a few hours. That's actually a normal choice that parents make every day. What makes this weird to me is that it feels like the baby was brought specifically because it would create a moment. And that definitely worked. Everybody is talking about it. Then what really made me raise my eyebrow was seeing Scotty at the Megan Thee Stallion event day after. No baby, no public appearance, no runway moment. The baby was just nowhere in sight, which immediately made me wonder why the baby could stay behind for one event but not for the other. Because if childcare existed for that event with Megan Thee Stallion, it definitely existed for the Zeus event too. And that's why I keep coming back to the same conclusion. The baby did not need to be there. Somebody wanted the baby there, and that's what makes me uncomfortable. Honestly, though, the runway is only part of the issue. My bigger issue is that the baby has basically been public since before she was born. The pregnancy was online, the birth was online, the baby coming home was online, the baby being a few hours was online. Every major moment in this little girl's life has been posted for strangers to consume online. And that's what I find sad because she doesn't get a choice. She doesn't get to decide whether she wants her life online. She doesn't get to decide whether she wants millions of people knowing what she looks like. The decision has already been made for her by her parents. And what makes it even worse is that she was literally a newborn. The soft spot on her head hasn't even closed yet, and she's already been posted all over social media. Every milestone that she's had, every update, every moment. And I think that people have become so used to seeing children online that they don't stop to think about how strange that actually is. I was going through the comments, and a lot of people in the comments thought that it was really cute. They were praising Scotty. And honestly, I think a part of that is because people like Scotty. You know, she is a beautiful looking girl. She's dating the owner of Zeus. You know, she's living a lifestyle that a lot of people wish that they had. But if this was a regular person constantly posting their children, their newborn, bringing them to these events for adults, really, and making them a part of their online brand, and I think that people would have more questions for them. At the end of the day, I don't know Scotty. You know, I don't know Lemmy, but as somebody watching this play out online, it feels like this little girl's entire existence is being documented for the benefit of the adults around her, for their views, for their engagement, for their attention, for their social capital. And the one person who has to live with it at the end of the day is going to be the baby. But that's just my opinion. Just let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.